always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
And don't take any risk while you're doing it.
Here's Mourning. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
At the line, Alonzo Mourning.
And both free throws good for Mourning. And so it's Washington with it. And Wall kicks to Butler. To the inside. Lopez. And that one is stuffed right through.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Rondo with the steal. And Mourning throws it down.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Butler nails both of them. Washington on D. 3-point lead. Rondo passes to Favors. There's the feed to Barnes. Pass to Mourning. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
And Butler, here we go. Barnes dishes to Butler. 5 on the clock. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Leonard. He lobs it up. And Wall with the slam.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Justin Hamilton, he's checked in for Mourning. Furkan Aldemir comes in for Derek Favors. Travis Outlaw's checked in for Barnes. And it's Grant in for Rajon Rondo. And then Outlaw slams it in.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And Holiday kicks to Burks. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Grant against Holiday. Grant the pass to Butler. Back to Grant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Grant's got his first basket. Here's Washington. And Holiday, here we go. Hamilton pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kept alive. Here's Grant. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Holiday with the block. Butler dishes to Aldemir. Hamilton outside. They shoot again. Grant with the bucket, getting it done inside. It's all knotted up.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses, Clark, are clicking. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Zeller all out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Harrison Barnes, and it's Leonard in at the 4 spot. And Muhammad sends it back. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The kick outside to Butler. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Barnes can't get it to go. Butler kicks to Barnes. Back to Butler. Favors with the screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Lopez, he's checked in for Washington. Second free throw, no good. And it's Washington's ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Butler missing.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Detroit with the rebound. Favors passes to Rondo. Feeds to Barnes. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Morning's checked in for Detroit. And then for Washington, Damari Carroll comes in for Zeller. Rajon Rondo subbed in for John Wall. Morning can't make it work.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Singleton, he's checked in for Detroit. Eustace comes in for Barnes. And Butler, here we go. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And Detroit leads by 3.
Oh, he got the D that time. Nice up and under.
Leonard, no luck. Leonard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Rondo kicks to Butler. And they get it back. Rondo against Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Singleton. Here's Butler. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Butler's got 5.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Detroit making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And then for Washington, Luol Deng is checked in for Leonard. And Alec Burks subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Burks. They get it again. Rondo against Rondo. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Deng. Carroll, no one around him. Cans the shot from the wing.
Assisted by Luol Deng.
Detroit leading by 3. Grant dishes to Rondo. Out to the right wing. Mourning passes to Singleton. Grant down low. Burks covering. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. A different look here for Detroit. Justin Hamilton, he's checked in for Mourning. Furkan Aldemir comes in for Rajon Rondo. And Travis Outlaw subbed in for Hustis. And then for Washington, Lenz checked in for Lopez. Gibson comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Holiday in for Rajon Rondo.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Holiday against Grant. And Holiday kicks to Gibson. Puts up the baby hook. The kick out to Deng. And stolen by Outlaw. Pass to Hamilton. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Barnes is checked in. Detroit with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The dish to Aldemir. Gibson with the steal. Here's Holiday. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
John Wall's checked in for Burks.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Grant kicks to Aldemir. Edwards against Barnes. Edwards passes to Aldemir. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And Detroit leads by 5.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Detroit leads by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.